Peace. So we live in a society where we're supposed to be in a very intelligent country. America is supposed to be a very intelligent country. Matter of fact, it's supposed to be a superpower. That's what they say, a superpower. This country is a superpower. How is it that a country that's a superpower has incredible homelessness, people starving? You understand what I'm saying? People dying at tremendous rates, infant mortality, so on and so forth. So we seem to tell the whole world that we're a superpower, but we're actually not. We're a failure. You understand what I'm saying? And the inhabitants of America, the people who live in this country, are not intelligent at all. You understand what I'm saying? And that's a problem for me, because what happens is that we live in a country where our citizens know more about pop culture, know more about, pop culture in television than they know about their own system of government, the people who control it and run it, geography, history, so on and so forth. It's strange how people from other countries can come to America and know more about this country than the people who live in it. They know your presidents. They know the capitals of the states. They know the inventions. They know everything about this country. They come here knowing more about your country than you know about your own country, because your priorities have been altered, switched, and flipped around in a society that is taking advantage of you psychologically and emotionally. You understand what I'm saying? And they do it through pop culture, man. Our people are dumb. The American people are idiots. And there's a consequence for being dumb. There's a consequence for putting all your thought process on pop culture. You can name all the Kardashians. You understand what I'm saying? You can name all the rappers. You can name all the actresses and the actresses in Hollywood, and you can name all of the styles of clothes and all of the brand new cars and so on and so forth. But you can't tell me the three bodies of government. You understand what I'm saying? You can't name one of the 50 states in the capitals. You know what I mean? You can't tell me, you don't even know who the president is or who the president was in the last term. You understand what I'm saying? You don't know who the Secretary of State is. You know what I mean? You don't know where the Vatican is. I mean, it's ridiculous. We don't have any idea about our own country. You don't know what the FBI, the letters FBI stand for, EPA stands for, you know what I mean? But you do know what WTF stand for and LOL stands for. You know what those things stand for. You see the difference? You understand what I mean? We have to begin to prioritize what we are doing. Reality TV is not reality TV, man. Reality TV is scripted, and if you live your life around reality TV and trying to emulate reality TV, guess what? You're in trouble. You're in trouble trying to emulate reality TV, because you can't. There's no method to emulate reality TV. You understand what I'm saying? And we talked about it in other venues. We've discussed those things about reality TV. You understand? So pay attention. Pay attention, because the country, we're unintelligent. And when you're unintelligent, you continue to fall. Because see, an unintelligent country turns into poverty. It turns into an impoverished place. And we're already beginning to see America. It's a superpower with a third world feel. Go to Los Angeles and go down Skid Row. You understand what I'm saying? You can go in many states in America and see astute homelessness, astute crime, inequality in the distribution of wealth. You can see these things all over the American landmass. You understand what I'm saying? But people aren't concerned about that. But they're concerned with American Idol. They're concerned with The Voice. They're concerned with the things that are on the television. They're concerned with entertainment, because see, entertainment psychologically distracts you from real life consequences and real life actions and things that are happening in real life time. Things that could be dealt with in real life time, but they're being stagnated because your mind loves entertainment and you love popular culture. So that is where all your focus and everything is. And everything around our society is geared towards popular culture, from the commercials to TV, to the movies, commercials. You know what I'm saying? Just the jingles in the commercials. You know what I mean? Everything you see is towards pop culture. Every commercial, there's a quote unquote movie star doing the commercial. And now they're moving towards YouTube, because see, Hollywood is losing its grip. It's losing its grip. So what it's doing now, it's sending its soldiers into social media, into YouTubes and so on and so forth. And they're making channels and they're working with regular YouTube people. Will Smith is doing it all over the place. Hollywood is a failure. It's falling the fuck down. Excuse my language. It's falling apart. It's falling apart because this venue right here, this social media venue right here, is making more quote unquote stars than Hollywood is producing. So now they're reaching for this venue right here. So the thing is that we got to begin to move past popular culture. And we got to begin to understand and ask ourselves, why is popular culture something that we push towards all the time? I'm going to tell you why. Because there's no accountability and responsibility with popular culture. You understand what I mean? You don't have to be responsible and accountable. But inside of popular culture, there's a lot of low level thinking, low level actions, low vibration frequency in the pop culture. There's a lot of pedophilia in pop culture. There's a lot of pill popping and drugs and so on and so forth. And do you notice how the pop culture is tied to politics? Have you noticed how the pop culture is specifically tied to one side of politics? Seems as if it's tied to the Democratic side. It seems as if it's tied to the liberal side of things. Why? Because liberal thinking allows pedophiles. Liberal thinking allows pill popping and to express yourself and to be free and all this other stuff. You understand what I'm saying? So there's a combination. You see Oprah Winfrey walking door to door for people to, why? But that's a whole nother story about Hollywood and the Democrats or the liberal ideology and pedophilia and sex trafficking and child trafficking and adrenochrome and blood and so on and so forth. That's a whole nother thing. But it is pop culture that controls the minds of the people. Even in politics, when Hillary was running, who did she have in politics? Who did she have running with her? She had Jay-Z and Beyonce running with her. Understand that science. Understand how you mix politics and Hollywood together. It's one and the same. You see what I mean? And when you mix these two together, you have a deadly combination. That is the mind-controlled masses of the people. It's MK Ultra at its best. Why? And how do we know? Because we watch what you say and what you do. We watch the importance of everything that's important to you. Even the president is on popular culture. He uses Twitter all day long. And he uses it as if it's, a responsibility for him. You know what I mean? So we got to understand, man. You got to take a look at this for what it really is and know and understand that we have to get more smarter. We have to get more intelligent. We have to pay more attention to what's happening in our world, period. Because we're going to be affected by what's happening in our world if we're not paying attention. And you can allow television and popular culture create divisiveness, because that's what it does. There's nothing positive that comes from reality TV. The purpose of it is for ratings. So there's got to be negativity and ignorance all the time. And this is what the American people cater to. We love ignorance and negativity. We love it. If we don't have that, we ain't functioning properly in our society. You see what I'm saying? So we got to regroup and reevaluate the situation for what it really is, man. And get away from the popular culture and get yourself intelligent. Understand current events. Understand current politics and national events as well as international events. Understand these things, how they may affect you if they get back to you. You understand what I'm saying? Understand your local politics instead of your high elite political politics that has everything involved in it. Deal with you. Deal with your own environment and surrounding and master it, learn it and understand it so that you can be able to see the signs and the symbols in it and dictate yourself through it and navigate yourself through it and be able to aid others. You understand what I'm saying? So with that being said, peace.